Hi everyone, Cosmic Mango here, your favorite mango from outer space. I hope you're all doing well today. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about some budget alternatives to the super OP and super well-known card, Cyclonic Rift. Cyclonic Rift is an absolute powerhouse. It has the ability to completely turn a losing game into your favor. It also has the power to turn smiles into sobs. The card is incredibly strong, and now the price tag is also very high to match its power. Cyclonic Rift now costs around $45. Gosh, I remember buying this card for like $10 many years ago. I've done some research and created a list of alternative cards that function very similar to Cyclonic Rift, and you can definitely buy them on a budget. Yes, the power scale of these cards are lower than the wondrous Cyclonic Rift, but they still pack quite a punch. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Number 1. Engulf the Shore. An instant spell that costs 1 blue and 3 colorless mana to cast. It says the following. Return to their owner's hands all creatures with toughness less than or equal to the number of islands you control. This spell scales well longer the game goes on for. If you're playing mono blue, you're likely going to have stacked up a large amount of islands over the game. If this is the case, you'll be able to really bounce a lot of creatures back to your opponent's hands. Please note that this card also bounces your creatures back to your hands too. It's at instant speed, it's pretty reliable, and you can even use it to bounce back tokens as they usually have low toughness. You can buy this card for around 75 cents. Number 2. Rebuke. An instant spell that costs 1 blue and 2 colorless mana to cast. It says the following. Return all artifacts to their owner's hands. Cycling 2 mana, discard this card, draw a card. This card only costs 3 mana and we get to bounce back all the artifacts on the board. You can really push back a few players with this spell, slowing them right down. It even can be used as a combo piece for certain decks such as Urza or Joyra. You can buy this card for around 25 cents. Number 3. Rebuke. A sorcery spell that costs 2 blue and 4 colorless mana to cast. It says the following. Return all non-land permanents target player controls to their owner's hand. This card is a great budget replacement to Cyclonic Rift, as it almost does the exact same thing but only targets one player. Late game, this thing does incredible work, and if it's just you versus one opponent, you'll most likely win the game if you manage to cast this spell. You can buy this card for around 35 cents. Number 4. Washout. A sorcery spell that costs 1 blue and 3 colorless mana to cast. It says the following. Return all permanents of the color of your choice to their owner's hands. A wonderful card. It is a very good bounce spell. Worst case scenario, you can use this card to bounce back the biggest threat on the board. Best case, you cast a full-on Cyclonic Rift, bouncing everything back to your opponent's hands. This can happen if all opponents control the same color permanents and they are different to yours, as you most likely want to keep your permanents. Of course, Washout won't always perform to its maximum potential, as a game of Magic has 5 different colors, but this card is still very good, and you can buy this card for around 25 cents. Number 5. Flood of Tears. A sorcery spell that costs 2 blue and 4 colorless mana to cast. It says the following. Return all non-land permanents to their owner's hands. If you return 4 or more non-token permanents that you control this way, you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. This card is sweet. You can bounce back the whole board and even use it to cheat something huge back in for yourself, propelling yourself massively in front. You can buy this card for around 80 cents. Okay my friends, that's the end of my list. Do you like the cards I've chosen? Do you think they are good alternatives to Cyclonic Rift? I'd love to know your opinion, so please share it in the comments section. And if you have any other alternative cards to Cyclonic Rift, drop a comment on that as well. I'll be very interested to find out if there's one there that I've not seen before. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for watching. Goodbye and have a wonderful day.